Temple of the Sun was announced today in the patch notes, and with it comes a ton of good rewards, but you need to know exactly what you need to do in order to maximize those. And in this video, I'm going to cover just that. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Up first, I am going to go over exactly the description for you guys. There is a couple key points here that I want to call out and make sure you're aware of. If you don't follow those, you're going to be left out. First and foremost, it is only open July 25th and the 26th, so for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and it's specific time frames for those days. I do have a bigger image of both of those images right there that I'm going to talk about in a moment because they are pretty telling as far as what the rewards might be, although they are different. The one shows the one item at the top and the bottom one shows two. I don't know. We'll talk about it. As far as the schedule, this is what you really want to pay attention to. The schedule is for the 25th. It's open at 1400 and 1415. So there's 3 slots in each of those that is open, and in 2200 and 2215. So you could potentially get into all 4 of those on each day if you're quick enough. A maximum of 1,000 people is allowed in it. In this event, when you enter the chamber, you can make offerings of silver to receive rewards. I suggest if you go into one, I mean, it's like 40 million silver if you can continuously click that button and make an offering. How to participate: when the chamber opens, it will show up in the top left next to the mini map. This will trigger a 3-minute waiting period when this opens. When the 3-minute period time ends, you can enter the chamber by tapping on the sun icon beside the mini map. Entry will be on first come first serve basis. So there's going to be 3 instances open for each chamber. Once you enter the chamber, you can see the offerings, the normal, and the best rewards. Every time you tap on the offering button, you will make an offering of the specified amount of silver, and you will receive one of the reward items at random. You tap and hold the offering button to start auto offering. So you want to just tap and hold it, so that way you don't have to sit there and continuously tap. A message that states auto offering has been enabled will appear once this function has been set. If you do not make an offering within 30 seconds, you will be kicked out. They do last for 2 hours, but it does close early if the best reward is received by someone, one of those lucky 1,000. The last thing that's important here is your inventory. You want to make sure that you have pretty empty inventory so that way you can receive all of these items, because it would really suck if you're in there and you had to leave. You will lose your spot. So make sure you have enough inventory. Alright, so this is the 2 images that Black Desert Mobile provided us. This image shows 2 Kazarka main hand weapon opportunities at the top left, and it shows the rewards mostly, or not mostly, it's all fragments. The next image that they provided us shows ×2 armor, weapon, and weapon, Temple of the Offering. So yeah, it looks like 2 of each is going to be the offering. 50,000 silver and 1,000 people can enter. So that's where you enter. All right, let's see what this looks like in action. So once the Temple of the Sun pops up, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. It should only be 3 on the right over here with 3 different opportunities for the different gear. You want to enter with the gear that you're interested in. If you notice, there is a timer underneath it, as well as how many people can enter. You also see your silver at the top. You want to take a decent amount of silver. All right, once you're inside, there's a lot of different stuff going on here. In the top left shows you what the piece of gear is. And remember, once this piece of gear is received by one of the 1,000 people, then this ends, or the 2 hours. So you want to sit in here and just spam the buy button. Right underneath that armor is the possible rewards. And if you notice, this one's given slightly different. It's given mostly black stones. It looks like some resto scrolls, maybe boss stamps. After that, in the middle down there, you can actually see this is what you're receiving as it's going for every offering. In the top right is what everybody is receiving inside of this one instance. Underneath that, in the bottom right, is the time frame. So it starts off at 2 hours and counts down. Underneath that shows you how many people is inside. So if you notice, it's at 999 and then 1,000. And if you leave, you're going to lose your spot and not get back in. And then right below that is how much silver each click costs. 50,000 silver. And if you notice some of these clicks, you're getting 1 good armor blackstone. So yeah, it's not really worth it, but the opportunity for the better rewards is up there. And then sometimes you do get those 4 stones and some of the grand stones, which do make it obviously a lot more viable. In the top right, you can see how much silver. In the bottom middle is your actually button that you click for the offering. And remember, if you hold this button in, it just auto offers for you, so you don't have to sit there and spam the button. And then to the bottom left, you click on that, you can actually, that box, you can actually see all of the rewards that you have obtained from everything. After that, it's once somebody receives it, you're going to see this screen right here. This means somebody won it. You're going to want to go back out and try to get back into the very next one. Also remember that if one of these completes before the 15 minutes is up, they do come after 1400 and then 1415, 2000 and 2015. So you could potentially get into 4 each day if the time allots it. So if enough people get into the first one and somebody wins the helmet or the chest, whatever you're bidding on, within the first 15 minutes, you can try to get into the very next one at that 15 minutes after slot. So I mean, you can see all the boss stamps as well. There's a lot of good rewards here and the potential for the red. So you can definitely see they're trying to pump the red economy up. I mean, everybody's been farming the world bosses, getting all the goodies. They updated the Talus shop, so you can farm more world bosses there and some goodies. So red gear is coming. It's going to be a lot more flourished in all servers in the next month or two, definitely in the next couple weeks, because everybody's going to be able to craft their bad boys, and then you can expect to see Blackdesertmobile bring out pink gear and had them. So this is the Temple of the Sun. We're just going to run it through this one as well. You can see all the goodies. It's definitely going to be worth it. I'd suggest maybe setting like a timer or something for those 2 days. I know it's on a weekend, and that's typically family days, but if you can get away for 15 minutes and at least hit the auto button and then walk away, it looks like you could potentially come away with the red piece of gear. It is out of 1,000, so 0.001% chance of getting that red gear, but I mean, it's just as good. It's just as good, if not better, than Shaka-2's rates. Speaking of Shaka-2's rates, while we're on the topic, I rolled my 500,000 coins today in hopes of getting a red piece of gear, and I did not. Got a couple oranges, so that is nice. I'll take it, but no reds. I'm still only rocking that red helmet. I guess I'm just going to have to wait like you guys and wait to craft it. That is the second one, the second helmet that we did get. And now those next slots are open already. So if you notice, they got into 2, and now they're on their 3rd chance for another red piece of gear. And you notice that the amount of people in the bottom right, it's filling up real quickly because that other one just ended, so people are flipping over to here now. And so now this one's offering a glove. We had the chest, the helmet, and now the glove. So that's 3 opportunities. And if this one ends before the next one, you can get an opportunity to get into that one. So, but that's only because this one has 4 offerings at one time, and ours is only going to have 3. So you can only potentially get into 3. But I mean, that's 3 chances. It's going to be definitely worth it. I'm excited. Make sure you guys look out for it. It is coming July 25th and 26th on Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in. I super appreciate it. I'm also thankful for all those people that have been helping me out over on Patreon. I do still have the end-all be-all document going on. I do have a lot of stuff on that bad boy, so if you're interested in seeing that, head over there and check it out. Appreciate all those people who are members as well on my channel, and to those that have been subscribing. And with that being said, I will see you next time.